Okay, so
Yes.
can I start? What we do, Accademia Italiana offers courses in the creative fields. What does it mean? It means that we have courses in fashion, design, visual arts, communication, and photography. Okay, so we diversify our courses in the creative industry. We propose undergraduate program and postgraduate programs fully accredited by the Ministry of Italian Education. So we can talk about bachelor degree and master degree programs, okay? As we were saying before, ADE is a fundamental element of our institutions, and hence the element of internationality, the element of connection. All these dots that you can see in these slides are somehow representing the connection and interaction not only with the institutes but also with the students. So we have a lot of exchange programs with these realities all over Europe. So we are very much connected. We do a lot of activities and projects together as well. So these are our institutions in Florence. The photo on the left represents our main headquarters in Piazza Pitti, the heart of the city of Florence. The photo on the right represents the workshops that we have in Lungarno delle Grazie, so very, very close to the main headquarters. So we have these two beautiful buildings, and also inside, as you can see, we have the probably what is the maximum representation of the Italian style Renaissance, and also the historical essence of a building in the center of Florence. So we have this luck of having this very important and beautiful building in our city. Our laboratories. Now, this is an important element to keep in mind. We work a lot when we, as I was saying before, with the element of creativity. So it's important for us to put in practice all the things that we do. So in all our courses, independently whether they are bachelor courses, master programs, academic year, summer courses, the approach is identical. The idea is really to learn through putting in practice all the things that we are learning. So the idea is really to work hand in hand with the professionists, with the companies, and really develop the project side of the creative industry. This is our Roman campus. We recently renovated and moved to a bigger place in San Lorenzo, very, very close to the central station of Rome. These are our interiors, the inside of this new campus. Again, the element of the laboratories is very much developed as well in the city of Rome. Now, why we should choose Accademia Italiana? Now, there are a lot of elements, no, in this case. So the first point is the element of internationality. Accademia Italiana at the moment it stands out to be probably one of the most, if not the most international school present in Italy. We have more than 50% of our students that are coming from abroad. So last year we closed our classes with more than 70 nationalities represented. So it's we can consider Accademia Italiana as a melting pot of cultures, communities, students coming from all over the world. And this is important and fundamental for the creativity, this is important for the integration as well, and also in terms of language. Another important point is the fact that Accademia Italiana is the only institution at the moment that offers bilingual opportunity. So we often teach both in English and in Italian. So for the international students, they will have the tremendous opportunity to learn, pick up a little bit of Italian meanwhile they're studying. So this is always an asset, not to learn, to develop a new language meanwhile they're studying. Hands-on approach, hands-on work, as we were saying before, the idea of developing the skills through the projects that will be developed throughout the years of the course. So hands-on approach is one of the main pillars, if I can say. international collaboration. We, aside from Ade Educación that offers roughly 20 schools around Europe, we have a lot of institutions which we collaborate. We have a lot of companies that are working hand in hand every single day inside our institution. But we also care about the international students. So we understand the importance of choosing and, doing the first step into this new experience for the international students, which is studying abroad, studying in a new country, maybe quite often for the first time. So we try to support them in looking for an accommodation, in the orientation part, which is fundamental because deciding where to study and what to study is not often quite easy. So we really try to give all the support to the students in this sense. We also offer different possibilities in terms of economical perspective. So we have scholarship, we have jubilations. So it's very important always to keep updated ourselves in terms of promotions available. So again, bilingual courses, international community, and more than 70 countries represented. We also try to develop the certain aspects that defines the industry nowadays, the element of inclusion, the element of diversity, circular economy, sustainability. So those are just some of the main topics, that nowadays most of the companies around the world are really taking care, the responsibility, social responsibility of certain companies towards the environment, towards the people, towards the environment where we live, in general. So this capability of developing this sensibility, towards certain thematics are very much needed nowadays, and prepare the student in order to enter in this type of realities. Partnership with the companies, as I was telling you, the examples are endless, Now, let's go down to the details about the actual programs. Now, Accademia Italiana, as we were saying before, offers bachelor degree programs, which are fully accredited by the Italian Ministry of Education, okay? And they are equivalent to a bachelor degree. We have courses in fashion design, graphic design, interior and product design, photography, jewelry design for the city of Rome. This bachelor course is a peculiarity of the city, of the campus in Rome, and communication design, okay? We also have master programs, so keep in mind that for the Italian education system in the university, the structure is a bachelor degree, which is a 3-year program, and a master degree program, which is a 2-year program, okay? First, we do the bachelor, of course, and then eventually, if you guys want to continue and specialize yourself, you can evaluate for a second degree academic diploma, which is the master program, okay? We also have the 1-year academic master and the PhD. So we try as much as we can to fulfill the academic offer in favor of our students. Going down to each of the program that we've seen, what is important to keep in mind? I will try to go fast in this part because I would like just to leave some important elements. I know that you guys have been, assisting to a lot of presentations. So for me, it's important to leave you with some important knowledge and elements. Okay, so career opportunities. It's important to understand that each of our bachelor programs prepare the students not only to become a fashion designer, for example, but as you can see, the possible career opportunities are actually a lot, okay, in each field of the industry, okay? So what we try to do is really to tailor the course accordingly to the aspiration of each of our students. Our classes have around 20-25 students. So we don't have huge classes. What we try to do is really to mentor our students and to follow them step by step. Each one of us is different, and this is important always to keep in mind. And it's important to understand the peculiarity that defines ourselves and the aspiration. I would like to study fashion design because, let's say, I would like to become a brand manager. Okay, we will be working as much as we can, of course, in order to help you achieving these results regarding design as well. So as you can see, the professional opportunities are countless, if I can say. So it's important really to tailor and to specialize ourselves, define our uniqueness. This is an element that I will never stop repeating because it's important. No, the idea is really to, in the creative industry, to understand our uniqueness and understand step by step the road that we want to take. Our professors, most of our professors are professionists. They are people that are working in the field. So this has two main advantages. The first one is to be constantly updated. So the idea is really to work in the industry to understand the evolution of the work environment. As you may know, the work environment is constantly changing, is constantly evolving, and it's important for us to understand this evolution in the work environment. The second point is really for the network. So our professors, aside from the companies, are already a base ground for the creation of a network. Communication as well. So as you can see, another important aspect that I would like to point out regarding our courses is what we call the transversal approach, the idea and the capability of working not only in the specific field, let's say fashion, let's say communication, but also understand how we work with other departments. Okay, so quite often we will be working in groups with students representing different type of courses. So students from fashion design will develop a project with students from interior and product design or communication or graphic design. So this helps also the students in terms of communication, in terms of coordinating themselves. Now, these are all elements that are tremendously important in in the work environment. The idea is really to understand also how to collaborate with other people, how to coordinate. So the students will be put in the position to present, to create, present and develop a specific project. Okay, so the entire line of development of a specific project, and at the end of the day is what they will be doing in the work environment as well. As you can see, the partnerships are done by big company, but also small and medium enterprises from the territory, from Italy, but also international. We also we work a lot in helping the students achieving their results. We also are part of the Erasmus Plus project. So Academia Italiana is proudly member of the Erasmus Plus program and helps the students, doing this unique opportunity of spending 1 year abroad in Europe in another institution, continuing their studies as well. Final project. Now, this is important to understand the video that you can see in the presentation shows the final project of the last year bachelor students. As you can see, is a project that involved all of the bachelor students independently from the specialization and saw them busy in developing a main project. Okay, of course, declinated each one of them in the specific field of interest. So this is a unique thing. So the idea is really to work all together with a common topic. In this case, we worked with Fabio Viola, which is probably one of the most important game designer in Italy, but also in Europe. And the idea is really to have these professionists developing the final project together with the students. And this one is the final layout of the project. Okay, so this is the final. We can call it thesis, a group thesis of the last year students project. Okay. Admission procedure. Now, first of all, we would like to orientate the students. So if you guys are interested in Accademia Italiana, please get in contact with us. Let us know the type of course that might be interesting for you, and we will be guiding you through the course of your interest. We will explain to you all the aspects of the course, what you will be doing the first, the second, and the third year of the program. You will then present your candidacy, uploading some documentation, such as the motivational letter, the copy of your passport, the portfolio, and so on and so forth. At that point, you'll be doing an admission interview with the coordinator of the course, okay? All of this process normally requires around 1 week, so it's not super long, okay? We will be assisting you all the way, step by step. Aside from this, we also have some international activities. Now, the next upcoming activity will be the International Open Day, which will be taking place the next 4th of March. Okay, so for those who are interested, please remember March the 4th will be our next appointment for the International Open Day. Remember to sign up inside our website in Accademia Italiana.